Alright, so in today's video, I just want to go over the lower body training. As with most of my lower body days, not a ton of advice going on. Just kind of showing you what I'm doing. Started off with some snatch, as per usual. Then I hit some SSB squats and some rows, nothing crazy. Still doing like leg and back specialization. My shoulder's been a little funky ever since I attempted some one arm chin up negatives and it like popped. I can still bench and like literally do everything but overhead press, and like I can't front rack that well, and I can't back squat, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much at all. Just because I have substitutes I can use, you know what I mean? I can't back squat, but I can SSB squat, and my SSB squat is historically has been quite a bit weaker than my actual squat. I used it for like a month when I was Olympic lifting sophomore year, and I was hella weak. So, nice to, it's kind of like a front squat. That's really how my SSB squat is. So, it's like a front squat where my back is less of a limiting factor. But focusing on making some bigger weight jumps with these snatches. So, went 50 and then straight to 70 and then to 90. Did the low hang snatch for some doubles. On these warm-ups, I did an extra overhead squat just to get comfortable with it, just to get a little more mobile, because I've just been feeling a little funky in that overhead squat, and my overhead squat felt pretty solid today, so I guess it helped. I don't know. But yeah, overall, like, just a great snatch session. Hit 110 for a double. This is the first 90 kilo set, and like the first snatch kind of messed me up a little bit because I'm not used to taking a 70 to 90 kilo jump. I don't know if I've ever really done that. So yeah, that was just like a little bit of a shocker. This is 95 kilos. Moving pretty well. I was getting, what is the word? My overhead position was kind of bad on some of these warm-ups actually, but it like got better for some reason. I know that's kind of weird, but like after 100 kilos, everything was just great. This is 100 kilos. And yeah, just felt like a great snatch. Boom, walked forward a little bit. But what's funny though is that the technique got better. It's weird. It's really weird. This is 105 kilos. Vertical angle, because I didn't know if this was going to be the heaviest weight. No walk forward on the reps. So funny how going a little heavier kind of made the technique a little better. Maybe I should have hit some volume here. That's probably what I'll do next week instead of trying to hit like 120 or something. And this is 110 double. This was crazy because I missed this last week. I hit it like I said with the second attempt, but hitting this for a double was pretty crazy. Little gnarly snatch right there. Not a lot of room for error on that second rep. This rep was pretty ugly, honestly. Walked forward, but I can't be too upset about it. Doing tons of doubles and hitting. This is a snatch PR actually. Yeah, I haven't hit this in a while, so missed that last one. This is the first set of squats. I don't think I recorded any of the other sets. Did a 4x8 plus an AMRAP at 270 with the SSB. And I took like a super long break between my AMRAP. And so I only hit 9. But technique was good. Reps were pretty solid. So, overall just like a great session. A lot of good work going on. And yeah, I can just feel my squat getting stronger. Hit some rows, and I can see my legs getting bigger. Like I'm wearing some shorts right now, and like they're starting to get a little bigger. Still only like 25, a little over 25 inches. This was the only set of rows I filmed, which was like my heaviest set at 275. I hit 120 kilos before that for a set of 6, which was nice. These are some Nordics, and I'm gonna start doing less like hinging stuff on my squat days. Spread out the lower body work 3-4 days a week. Just because I think my legs kind of like that more. I think my back likes it more. If I have a squat day and then a couple days later I deadlift, then a couple days after that I squat again. But I'll be doing some hamstring isolation on the squat days. And this is a little circuit I was doing. Just felt great. Made me feel real limber. And so it was leg raises, and then it was behind the neck chin-ups, and then full range of motion GHD sit-ups, and then it was barbell side bends and Jefferson curls. The production on this is like the fidelity's pretty low or whatever. There's some lo-fi stuff, but I guess that's what makes it raw. I didn't really know how to like go about editing this to make it look better, or to kind of like cut, because I'd have to cut like 4 times. Like, I don't know. I actually don't know how to do that. Actually, low-key, I do know how to do that now that I'm thinking about it, but hey, it just gives me extra time to talk. So this is kind of a bad angle for the behind the neck chins, but you can see it's very vertical. So that's pretty much all that you need to know to see someone's doing a behind the neck chin. If they're super vertical, it's going behind the head because can't move around the face. But I was also looking pretty ticked though. So the back specialization's been working for sure. I can like visibly see that. The leg specialization I've only just started noticing. They've just started looking a little bigger, which is nice. Very great feeling. But yeah, just like 5 reps here, nothing crazy. You know, I wasn't going to failure on these, and this is really just get the blood pumping and get my like abdomen used to moving in all 4 directions, because that's something I think is like some low-hanging fruit for getting my abs stronger. Before this, I did some heavy sit-ups on the GHD with like 40 pounds. But, you know, these are actually pretty nice. The side bends. I used to think they were kind of dumb with the barbell. Like, I would have recommended them go at your side. But, and maybe this isn't the best way to do them, but having the barbell, having your arms up, that's what I meant to say, in more of that squat position, rather than like that suitcase hold that you see a lot of people do when they side bend, makes the stretch really nice, and it just feels really good. So, and like right here, at that end point, there's tons of like tension in the stretch, so it doesn't really matter. And it kind of smooths out the strength curve too, which honestly is fine to have it just be like really hard in the stretch, not super hard at the contraction. Worst case, you could just like use some bands or something if you wanted to make the end range of motion really hard. These are some Jefferson curls. I was only using 10 pounds because I know I'm strong to do a lot of weight on Jefferson curls, but I really just want to dial in that mobility. And even this like isn't amazing. Like, I definitely should be getting deeper, but I did a set of 20 after this that was a little better range, or I did a set with 20 pounds that was better range of motion. So maybe I will go to the barbell next workout, 45 pounds, just to see if it kind of helps stretch me out a little more. Pause. But I mean, as you can see, the reps, they're getting better. So like as the set progresses, these are some behind the neck chin-ups, obviously. And yeah, these are great. That's basically all I got to say about them. Only going like 2/3 of the way down is kind of valid. That assumes that you're doing like normal chin-ups in rows. If you're doing like normal full range of motion, you can do exercises that aren't full range of motion. And the most unique part of the behind the neck chin-up is that top half. So kind of staying in there, I think is fine. But that's all I got to say today, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see in the future. I'll have more time to post in about 2 weeks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you all have a good one.